Clove, what do you think? Hmm?
The Spicegurls officially got moved into their house this weekend, and it could have gone a little bit better. Let me explain. All three of the Spicegirls are rescues, which means they really don't like change, and they can get very anxious when their normal routine is messed up. So, my wife and I tried to do as little as possible to disrupt their regular routine. We made sure to set up a lot of furniture before they came over, that way we weren't moving or shifting anything around while they were there. We let all three of the cats out in the main bedroom. That way they had a comfortable space to hide in underneath the bed that we knew that was safe. We wanted them to experience the house at their own pace. That way they felt comfortable. Within minutes, our street cat Ginger, she was already wanting to explore the house, so she was still very cautious. However, she was very excited to see what's going on. My favorite part about these videos is watching Ginger's tail because it shows so much expression. You can see that it's down, however, it's wagging, which means that she's very curious. It took us a while to try to convince her to come downstairs, but eventually she did. Since we've only ever lived in apartments, they don't experience stairs very often. So it definitely took Ginger a minute to get used to. The whole time, I'm really just letting Ginger explore at her own pace and kind of just following wherever she wants to go. You can see as she does more exploring, her tail gets a lot more happier and a lot more elevated. So she's really happy here. A couple minutes later, Ginger found herself back upstairs and Clove finally ended up coming out from underneath the bed. And apparently their bravery is contagious because it ended up bringing Cinnamon out to explore. If you guys know anything about Cinnamon, you guys will know that she is very anxious and a very scared cat. So we really wanted to make sure that Cinnamon was just moving at her own pace and that we didn't scare her. As a quick recap, our three cats, Ginger, Cinnamon, and Clove, are moving into their house. Clove is feeling a lot more comfortable, and I think that's because she notices that this is a safe space and because she's getting pets. Cinnamon is being very cautious and she is really scared about the new space, and she had been hiding under the bed for about 30 minutes before this. I'm really trying to watch all of the cat's body language. You can see that Cinnamon is trying to stay really low and she's keeping her tail low as well, which means that she's pretty scared. Whereas right here, she starts perking her tail up, and that means that she's a little bit more curious and a little less scared, which is a really good sign. Earlier in the day when we started moving furniture, Cinnamon was very grumpy about it and she was meowing at us, so we gave her a safe place to hide and we let her go at her own pace until she was comfortable. She kept smelling underneath the door, which is our closet, so she could definitely smell our clothes, so I wanted to open it up and let her see inside. But unfortunately, Ginger took that as an invitation for her as well. And then Ginger started looking at all the shelves and all the places that she could jump to, and I decided to kick her out. At this point, the cats seemed like they had explored everything, so I let them be, and it didn't take very long for Ginger to get up on our top cabinets. So Ginger is feeling very comfortable. Clove just wanted pets, so she was really happy that we were there. So here's her making some biscuits, and we really know that she's happy when she starts doing some barrel rolls on the ground. After several hours, the last one to come around was Cinnamon. She started liking the new furniture and enjoying the new space. Moving is always slightly stressful for me, and I know what's going on, so I can only imagine how they're feeling. But at the end of the day, they are all happy. They all seem to have warmed up to the new house. See, their whole demeanor has changed and they're calming down now. This was at the end of the night after we gave Cinnamon her treats, and she is just super happy. We were really worried about her, but after this full 180, we think that she is doing just fine.